Jai Hind, dear students. So let us continue our second chapter in biology. The name of the chapter is Control and Coordination. In this chapter, we have dealt some topics, and today we will continue onward. Now, our today's topic is human nervous system. Nervous system of human. Human nervous system. Dear students, as you know, human being falls under vertebrates. Moreover, human beings have a complex body organization. Human beings also comes under the organisms having a larger dimension of the body. So, human being, as they are under the vertebrates, they have the nervous system, and moreover, due to the complex body organization, they have very specialized nervous system. We used to say that human beings are the most intelligent animal on the earth. So definitely they should have more and more developed nervous system. Now, if we talk about human nervous system is divided into two systems. Central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system and peripheral nervous system, which in short called as CNS and PNS. PNS and CNS are simply the abbreviations of central nervous system into CNS and peripheral nervous system into PNS. Now, if you concentrate on the name, it indicates the organization or the position of the system of the system. Nervous system. Central, that means in the center of the system. Central nervous system. The nervous system which includes the central organs or mechanism of the body. On the other hand, peripheral nervous system. Peripheral means surrounding word. Surrounding. Periphery. Got it? Perimeter. So periphery means this is called peripheral, which is outer of the body. And this is central. Got it? Now, what is the difference? How we will define or distinguish whether it is central or peripheral? For that, you can consider the system which are involved in these two. The central nervous system includes organs such as brain and spinal cord. The central nervous system, it includes brain and spinal cord. Hence, it is called central nervous system. Got it? That means CNS includes two components, two factors, two organs, two bodies which perform the function, and they are the brain and the spinal cord. On the other hand, the peripheral nervous system. The peripheral nervous system includes two type of functions, two type of movements: voluntary nervous system and involuntary nervous system. Now, again, it is a question: what is voluntary and involuntary? So, if you focus on your previous classes, you know very well voluntary actions and involuntary actions. Voluntary actions are those actions which are in our full control, such as I'm speaking, walking, talking, eating. These all are voluntary actions which we can perform by our own command. On the other hand, involuntary actions are those actions which happens in the body but we cannot control them, such as heartbeat, breathing, the intestinal process, and so and so. Moreover, one more action is there, reflex action, which is automatic or autonomous, which is happening in our body without our full conscious. However, that we will discuss later on. Now, voluntary actions and involuntary actions, which comes under voluntary nervous system and involuntary nervous system. Now, again, voluntary nervous system consists of two parts, two systems: cranial nerves and spinal nerves. Cranial nerves and spinal nerve. Now, what is cranial nerve and what is spinal nerve? So, cranial means brain or the head or the scalp. The organ which falls under this skull, the brain, is called cranial nerves, and the spine which runs in the backbone is called the spinal nerves. Here is the mistake. Cranial nerves and spinal nerves. So the nerves which are in the brain and in the spinal cord. Again, don't be confused. Just remember it. We will discuss it later on when we will move forward one by one. Simply, I want to show you the flowchart diagram of our nervous system. When we will go in detail, then you will not be confused. That's why I have given this flowchart diagram. Now, cranial means the nerves which are related with brain. Now then, again question arises, sir, all this system are included into brain. Then what is the meaning of this one? That I will discuss you later on. Firstly, try to understand cranial nerves. Okay, there are some nerves which are rising from the brain and they remain in the brain, within the brain. That means they are not running down the body. Got it? Other is spinal nerves. These are the nerves which are confined within the spinal cord. Such nerves are called spinal nerves. Got it? So, voluntary nervous system contains again of cranial nerves and spinal nerves. Cranial nerves and spinal nerves. Again, the spinal nerves are again contained within by two type of systems: sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. Just remember these names. We will not discuss it in detail today because we have to start from the top. Got it? However, let me explain you a little bit. These are the nervous system which are contained or which are confined in the area of thoracic region of our body. Thoracic. Got it? We will discuss it in later on. So, spinal nerves are again divided into sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. So, this was all about the nervous system in human beings, human nervous system as in the form of a flow chart diagram. Got it? Now, again, now let us start in deep. The unit of nervous system is neurons. The unit of nervous system is neurons. And how to understand it better, I would have to draw a diagram of nervous system. Before that, better you copy it in your notebook. I am giving you 2 seconds, 2 minutes. Now, this is the diagram of a human neuron. This is the diagram of human neuron. You can see one circular end is there, almost circular end is there with having branches. Over that, a long rod-like structure, and after that, and having fibers or bifurcations. Got it? Now this end is called cell body. Cell body. This is called cell body. These ends are called cell body. These are dendrites. These root-like branches are called dendrites. These all are dendrites. These hair-like structures which are coming out as a branch from the cell body are called dendrites. After that, this is the nucleus. Nucleus of the, as you know, every cell has a nucleus. So this is the nucleus of the cell body. Now this rod-like structure is called axon. Axon. Got it? Axon. Axon. This is called axon, and these are called nerve ends. Nerve endings. These all are nerve endings. This one. Okay. These all